All right, today I'm going to be showing you the BFS spot remover jig. This is by Buckeye Lures, and this sucker is going to be a really good little bait here. It comes in a small package, but it's got a great hook in it. It's really going to help you keep those fish hooked up, and it's going to be able to generate a lot of strikes just being the natural presentation it gives you. And you can see that skirt there, how it really pulses out. That's because it's frog hair skirt material, so it's naturally just thinner, makes it really just the fish can't resist looking at this thing and coming over. I have a Z-Man TRD bugs on the back of there. Kind of gives them a spot to focus in on. That way when they come over, they're going to suck that in right from the middle. And that Elastec just naturally lets it float up and just presents it really well. So it looks like a little crawl down there working its way along. The color, that's just the PB&J and green pumpkin trailer. But there is a perfect shot of how that thing stands straight up and down. And that combination, just like I said, was saying, Elastec and that flat spot on the head really does a good job. You can see that when it hops, it does really well. When you drag it, same thing. Kind of tucks back in, looks like a little crawl, a little bluegill, whatever your forage is. They got colors for it all, so it kind of comes together and just really natural, stands up and gives you a good shot at catching those fish that are heavily pressured, because we know everywhere we're going now, more people are fishing, more people are out there really trying to catch on. So you got to sometimes downsize is to really kind of generate some of those reaction strikes, or not reaction strikes, finesse presentations, because those reaction strikes aren't always happening. So you just kind of keep working it along, playing. It's kind of fun in the fish tank. This is one of my favorites I've seen. I'm going to pull you guys out of the tank here next, and I'm going to show you the bait up close. That way you can kind of see the hook in it, the weed guard that it's got on there, the fine material that we're talking about for the skirt, the barb that holds on your plastic, how it works with the Elastec, and all those sort of goodies. So we're going to do that next, but stay tuned here. This thing is a blast. I can't wait to get out there and really put a hurting on those fish. This smallie, spots, largemouth, everybody's going to eat this. All right, so now we're getting out of the tank. I want to show you this bait up close, in personal, and this is that BFS spot remover jig head. You can see here it comes in 3 different sizes. Let's start with that. It comes in 1/8, 3/16, and right here I got the 1/4 ounce. The hook size on all of them are the same. I'll pull this one out. That's the 1/4 that I just had in my hand. That's I believe it's a green pumpkin. This one's called Perfect Crawl. And there's your hook. There's your hook. Yep, so the same size hook in all of them. It's a mustad hook, so it's got a good hook in there. And then let's clear back here as we go. If we can get this, you can see right there, that's the barb that it's got on there. So it's a double barb. It's nice and sharp, so it actually will hold whatever sort of plastic you're using. That holds Elastec very well too. Sometimes you get some of it that kind of kicks it back, but when they're sharp like that, it'll slide right up on there. If you add a little bit of super glue, that bait will be on there forever. So you check that out. We can see the weed guard here. It's pretty fine. I like that. It's going to be good for just kind of fishing around stuff that's not super thick, but it's going to protect it enough when you're coming across those rocks, a little bit of wood. You're not going to have to worry about losing any fish there. You can see it is a like hand tied, so it doesn't have a rubber band on it there. It's actually wrapped around, which keeps that skirt on there. You're not gonna have to worry about that getting pulled. Like, you can yank on that sucker pretty darn hard, and it's not gonna move. Next thing, flat spot. You saw it in the tank. It was landing flat and stands straight up and down, so it really kind of gets in that fish's face, lets this skirt material, that real fine cut, they call it frog material, I believe. Frog hair skirt is what they're calling this. It's just a super fine, finessey jig skirt material that really gives it a lot of extra action. So let's pull this one back up over here. This is the one we were playing with in the tank. You can see there, it's still wet, so it's kind of stuck together a little bit, but it really fits that TRD bugs really well right there. Sits right on there. Gives them that center of attention to grab onto. See the Elastex holds on there pretty well. It doesn't pull right off with that barb they got going. So these are some new baits. They're going to be available, I believe, sometime this fall. I have to look up the exact time. Some of the baits from Buckeye are also available right now. So this may be one, but it'll be coming very soon if it isn't available yet. Bunch of different colors, 3 different sizes. It's going to be a finesse fishing bait that you're not going to miss out on. So make sure you check them out. Any of your favorite tackle retailers, fishing online, that sort of places, they will have these, and you're going to catch a bunch of fish and have a good time. And I'm looking forward to posting some pictures and videos of when I get out on the water and really get to put these things to the test and show you what they can catch. So have a great day. Hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you again soon.